Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new vlog. No idea if it's going to be weekly. It's going to be spring break vlog. I don't know how much time it's going to last, but we're trying something. So I'm gonna try to make this quick because my son is gonna get back from school in about a couple of minutes. It is Thursday, which is a weird day to start my vlog, but I took a day off today, a personal day, PTO thing, because I mentally cannot take much more. I don't know how to describe how I feel, but it's like feeling overwhelmed about everything is a very big understatement. So there's that. I took a day for myself. I pretty much read all day, and that's pretty much it. I am going to start practicing my clarinet and then try to fold some laundry, and then we have a chiropractor appointment this evening, as well as some grocery to do. So we'll see how much I get done. But what I also want to do before I go to bed this evening is to actually like make sure I have a plan for my life and see like what I can do, what I want to accomplish, and how can I accomplish everything that I want to accomplish, and make myself a plan. And I need some paper and pens, and like I need to put stuff on paper. So anyways, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I have read today, so yay for me. It's the 29th, so the last day of the month to be able to read. And I finished, so far with this one, I finished 3 books, so not too bad. I read the Book of Khartoum, which is an anthology of short stories, short Sudanese stories. So there are 10 stories in here, very short. Some were like 6 pages, like e-pages, and others were 15, and I think the longest one was like 33 pages. I don't really have favorites. I enjoyed most of them, and like there's no story where I didn't like reading it. Most of them are written in a first person narration, and I think my favorite, I would say, would be the first 3 ones and the last one. But like I really enjoyed all of them, and I loved how like when there are specific like cultural stuff, they put a little number, and you can go back to that number and they would explain what it was. All stories were different, but at the same time they are portraying the culture of Sudan. Does that make any sense what I'm saying? I enjoyed that. I enjoy like learning about other cultures and learning how it's at. And I get very curious when I read these type of books. So I did like look up on Google, and right now it's not a safe place to be. So like there's a lot of history as well with the British, similarly to Egypt, I think, which is something that I did look up when I was reading Adidjan and Caro, when I was reading P.J. Clark. So yeah, I thought it was a very interesting thing. I learned a lot, I guess. It's not necessarily like happy stories. I don't think there's many happy stories, but it's not like too dark. I don't know how else to explain it, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm really happy I got to it. And yeah, I recommend if you're curious about that country's culture and you want to dive into it, I would recommend it. All right, on that note, I'm going to get to my music practice, and then I'll probably film a bit of a B-roll if I end up planning on in my journal for my business stuff and all. So I might do that. We'll see. I do have to work tomorrow though because it is a teacher's training day for me. So I will be working, but I'll just get rid of a lot of tasks on my to-do list, so it's not too stressful. I'm not with my students, and I can just like relax and just get stuff done. Balou, là-bas, là-bas. Balou, là-bas. Couché.
Assis.
Couché. Hey.
Balou.
Bye-bye.
Assis.
Anyways, I'll see you in the next clip.
We had a good time from what I remember, like Bonnie and Clyde when we are together. But we were at your best friend's backyard party when your phone fell in the pool. Had a couple missed calls from your crazy ex, but you said it was cool. Girl, I can't be yours tonight. I can be whatever you're missing. Take you to the stars tonight, like an astronaut on a mission. I wanna take you higher. Let's fly till we see the northern lights. Girl, this could be yours tonight. Fill the empty space in your broken heart tonight. I woke up at 9 without a hangover, 'cause when I'm with you, I'd rather be sober. I think that we were dancing to a Springsteen song that got me in the mood, and I don't wanna miss a single moment on our journey to the moon. Girl, I can be yours tonight. I can be whatever you're missing. Take you to the stars tonight, like an astronaut on a mission. I wanna take you higher. Let's fly till we see the northern lights. Girl, this could be yours tonight. Fill the empty space in your broken heart tonight. Tonight, tonight, I'ma take you to the sky. Tonight, I'm a traveler through time. Girl, I can be yours tonight. I can be whatever you're missing. Take you to the stars tonight, like an astronaut on a mission. I wanna take you higher. Let's fly till we see the northern lights. Oh, this could be yours tonight. Fill the empty space in your broken heart tonight. Tonight, 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 tonight. Maybe I'm not sure, so why don't you change my mind? 'Cause baby, I'm not sure, but let's take a chance this time. And I can't remember the last time I saw you cry. I don't wanna do it, I had to, you know it. I hate when we say goodbye. 'Cause I'm coming back around. You know, I'm always coming back around to meet ya. You know, I'll do anything to come and see ya. You know, I'm always...
Hi everyone, it's now Monday afternoon, just after lunch. I have made some progress. Yesterday I ended up taking all afternoon with filming my bullet journal, my TBR, and my wrap up. So that was a lot of work and it took me a little bit less effort than it usually takes me. So I'm happy with that. I did not edit anything so far. I'm probably gonna do that this evening. I have been making also my plan for the week. I don't have a lot of time, but I'm still trying to make the most out of my to-do lists. I wish I had 2 weeks off. I think it would be so much easier to help me get back into on top of everything, but it is what it is. It's fine. I love my students and I love teaching. That's not it. It's just there's so much going on that I need to pause something in order to get back on top. If that makes any sense at all. Anyways, I do have a week now, so I'm gonna try to make the most of it. I do have 2 days this week, 1 day this week at least. We'll see how far it goes, but that I do want to go kind of off the grid at home. I just want to sit down and read and not touch my phone at all during one of those days, or any tablet or screen or whatever, and just not mind myself with anything. So I might do that on Wednesday or Thursday, probably Wednesday when I come back. Anyways, so tomorrow I am leaving with my son and I'm going to my parents' house for supper. It's a 3-hour drive, and then I will be bringing some books. Well, not 1,000 books because I'm just staying the night, but probably my reader as well as one physical book. And then I'm gonna come back on Wednesday morning after breakfast, and I'm leaving my son there, and he's gonna stay for a full 4 days, and my mom is gonna bring him back for my concert on Saturday evening. So yeah, when I come back, I think I'm gonna do a no screen, no whatever, and just breathe and not pick up a book and breathe and drink coffee, and that's it. I don't want to have any plans for that day. Then we'll see. I do have a rehearsal on Friday, and then Friday evening because of the concert on Saturday. And then I know I have a couple of things that I wanted to get done for my business. Going to start, it's complicated because my website is not allowing me to bill accurately for subscriptions. Well, it could do that, but I'd have to pay a lot of extra for that for my website to be able to do those subscription payments. And I don't generate enough money with my business to actually merit an upgrade in my website. Does that make any sense? I don't know. But yeah, so far I'm gonna find another solution to make it work, but it is going to be working. I don't know why every time I sit down to film, he knows that I'm filming and he comes and sit with me and coucher. Coucher. Good boy. Good boy. All right. So yeah, I am doing the subscription for bookmarks and book sleeves. So if you're interested, by the time this is edited, it should be already up on my website. So I'll put the link. So the link is already in the description, so you can go and check it out. I think it's a fun concept that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I do need to get on top of things. But that also means that I need to create a bit more. So I need to get on top of that as well. And then on Friday, I was hoping to just like do all of my bookkeeping stuff because I'm so behind and I need to get my taxes done and I need to get that done to get my taxes done. So yeah, not fun, but I need to give myself a full day to get that done. So we'll see. Usually on Sundays I have rehearsals, but this Sunday I won't have any because of the concert. So I might use that day as well for creating some stuff or business stuff. So we'll see. And this afternoon, I still have like a lot of things on my checklists that I need to get done for my business, but I'm trying to follow the plan I've given myself for the whole week. The problem with me planning everything for my like Facebook page, my YouTube channel, whatever, and all of that is that I try to plan ahead like for the whole month, and that's way too long for me to plan. And I just end up not sticking up with my scheduling stuff. So I'm trying to schedule like 1 week at a time so it's not too much of a burden. But I do need to learn to take a day, like Sunday or Saturday afternoons, where I film, edit, and like prepare everything that I need to for my Facebook posts as well as my TikToks, and filming and editing for my YouTube channel. If I do that during the evenings, that will be fine, and I know I'll be able to keep up with that. So yeah, I'm trying this today. I'm gonna be doing this during the afternoon. So filming some new TikToks. I will be editing my videos for and scheduling them for the week this evening, and maybe read if I have some time left. So that would be great. I also need to vacuum and clean up my placemats for my coffee station because it is a little bit dirty and I need to clean them. I don't have any others, surprisingly, because I sell them and I don't, but I don't have more than 4 for myself that I haven't made myself. But it's all good. Reading wise, I do have some things that I need to talk to you about. So first of all, I started There, and I was surprised by the prologue. It was harsh. I was not expecting it to be harsh like that. So we are following, from what I understand, we are... He always does this. He always ends up laying on the ground and putting his head, his paws on my tripod, and it's so annoying. And then he looks at me like the tripod is the one at fault, not him, of course. Where was I? Yeah, the prologue in here, I feel like it was harsh because it's like, here is the truth about Native people and what every colonizer have done to Native people around Canada, United States, Mexico, whatever. And here's the hard, cold truth. And here are facts. And they are gruesome. And they are not fun to read, but kind of necessary. And I can understand like all of that being a motivation to write a book. So I thought I was going into a book that was very harsh and gruesome, but it wasn't. So I only read like 2 chapters just because there's no chapter numbers. There's only like 4 parts that are numbered. But within the parts, every chapter is from one point of view of many characters in here. So far I've read 2 of those chapters of the first part. And I'm really enjoying to get to know people that are in this community and what's their day-to-day life. Like, how do they cope with generational trauma? And I think it's not talked about enough. And I'm really interested to see like where it's gonna go, what's gonna happen. I like the writing. I feel because of the prologue and like the actual chapters, I feel like the author has such a range of prose that I really, really appreciate and have respect for. So yeah, it reads so far, it read pretty quickly. So I'm on page 44 and I was reading like I was not feeling that I was reading that much and for that long of a time. So then I made some progress in two of my books on my readers. So I have Promised Land, which I've read the first two chapters. It's interesting so far. I don't know if I have much else to say. We're a lot into his like teen years and college years and like where did this interest in politics and having an impact on the world come from. So it's interesting, but like I don't really have much more else to say so far. We'll see. I feel like it's a lot about the character, the person, and eventually we'll get into the White House stuff. But yeah, I'm enjoying to discover the actual person behind the political figure, if that makes sense. So, and I also made some progress in Royal Assassin. And these two books are very, very big. Royal Assassin isn't that bad, but Assassin's Quest is bigger. Yeah, it's a lot. I have like 3,000 pages, 3,500 pages left in both Royal Assassin and Assassin's Quest together left. And to be able to achieve that, I need to read like 1,000 pages per week. Will I be able to do that? I don't know. So far today, I've read 152 pages. Really happy with that. Spread out throughout like 3 books, but that's good. And I'm enjoying everything I'm reading so far. Really great. But yeah, I'm enjoying continuing to follow Fitz. And I love that he's doing like this magic stuff that he's not understanding at all. And I'm reading and I'm like, yeah, that's definitely what's happening. And how do they not understand around you that that's happening, and how do you Fitz not understand what's going on? I guess when you go through it, it's different. I don't know, but I've already compared Fitz to Rin in the Poppy War because Rin rarely understood what she was doing and what was happening around her. I feel like Fitz is kind of like that in a sort of way, but he's kind of stuck in this label of bastard, so he doesn't have a lot of options in front of him compared to Rin, but I don't think Rin had many options either. But anyways, the comparison stops there. But still, I enjoy like having a character that just cannot comprehend what's going on, and you're reading and you understand it and you see it coming. I enjoy that. I've read the second chapter the first chapter. Yeah, I read the prologue plus the first chapter. This is confusing, but at the end of the first chapter, we are with Fitz, who just stumbled back from skilling to the king, and unknowingly, but still. And I love that his magic is so broad. It just goes and he has no control over it. And yeah, he's very worried for Molly. And we'll see what happens. I kind of already know if she survived or not that event, that raiding. But I feel like there's more to it that we don't know, that Fitz doesn't know, and all that. So I'm curious to see like where it's going to go. I've heard a lot about this book being mostly about the Fool, Fitz relationship with the Fool, and Fitz relationship with Molly as well in there. We shall see. But I'm interested in getting to know the Fool better and him building a relationship with Fitz, because that was like a big part of Fool's Assassin, where he was relying on his friendship of this Fool who was like top tier of this person that was such a mystery. Like, you don't know who he really is. It's such a mystery, but he was like top tier of a person. So he was kind of on a pedestal in Fitz's eyes. So I'm very eager to get to that point where we're building up like a relationship in like going into those adventures together, because from what I've learned in Fool's Assassins, they were for a while in adventures together and like doing stuff together. So excited about that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say book wise. On that note, I've been talking for way too long and I need to vacuum and get to work and be productive. So I'm gonna leave you at that, and I'll see you a bit later when I have some updates, I guess. I won't be able to do much b-roll because cleaning is boring, but maybe I'll film my cleaning of my coffee station. But when I'm filming my TikToks, I can't film myself filming on my phone. Pretty much impossible. So yeah, I'll see you, I guess, later this evening. Hey everyone, so I'm just about to leave from my parents' house, but I did want to come and quickly update this vlog. So I have been reading. I've read a couple more chapters of Royal Assassin, and yeah, I knew it. I knew it right away. First of all, patience. I have no patience for that character. I'm predicting that I'm gonna eventually like her, but she's so annoying to me right now, and she just seems like she can't read the room. I know she's trying to do her best and has the best intentions, but she's like making it worse. Could you just leave him alone? Anyways, and then when he got back to his room and didn't know who that person was helping him, I knew right away it was gonna be Molly. And I had a feeling that when they were going to meet up again, eventually things would catch up and his lies would catch up. And it did. I was not disappointed. And I know that like this relationship is gonna be difficult, and it's not gonna be an easy route for him. But yeah, those things that I was reading were just like normal relationship stuff. And if you've been lied to that much, yeah, that would be Molly's reactions were totally normal reactions for someone who've been duped that much to react the way that she reacted. So, but I knew it the moment that he did not acknowledge who that servant was. I had a feeling. I'm still enjoying it, and now I'm gonna pack up the car, and I will be reading. I'm gonna bring my e-reader as well as they're there, so I might pick up like one or the other, but I'm only staying for the night and I'm coming back tomorrow. And as I said, I'm gonna probably be off the grid for a couple of days. So this will be my last update until probably Friday, and then we'll see on Friday what I decide to do. I do have some business stuff that I absolutely need to take care of, like by Friday tops. So there's that. I might film a bit of that too. Otherwise, I got my videos scheduled. I've got for the week, except for Saturday. I know I'll have time to get back to it eventually. And the rest that I planned out for my blog, for my website, for Facebook posts, everything is already scheduled. TikTok as well. Everything is edited and scheduled. And I'm so happy and relieved that I won't need to think about it, and I'll be able to just like get ahead on things. This is a great feeling. So hopefully I'll be able to maintain this scheduling routine. I don't know. I'm hopeful because it looks like it's working. So if I can keep up with all of that, because the issue is that when I am late, when I'm behind of everything that I need to get done, it's always it always takes me so much time to catch up because I'm so behind. But if I'm up to date with everything, it shouldn't take me as long to schedule everything. So, anyways, on that note, I'll see you in a couple of days. Hey everyone, it's now Friday. I have been 2 days off the grid ish, trying not to be on phones, on computers, and just enjoying life and spending time with my husband. I came back pretty early on Wednesday from my mom's, and then we just spent a day like trying to not be on screens and just enjoying our time together. And I'm really happy and glad that we did that because it was a little bit refreshing and we did have time to talk about like stuff that we needed to talk about but that are not easy to talk about. And yeah, times are tough, and those discussions were tough, but it was necessary. And it's a lot about like mental health issues mainly. So yeah, there's a lot going on around there and what's to come, and there's gonna be some more changes in our lives. But yeah, I don't really want to talk much about it on camera, but it's a lot of health issues as well as financial issues, if I can just like bluntly. But yeah, so it was a good thing. No worries. It's a good thing. But yeah, I did take a lot of time to read though. I only made progress in A Royals Assassin because I don't know, I was just so much into it. I didn't want to pick up any other book, and I was into that one at that moment. So I made it to chapter 10 out of 30-ish. So I'm a third through, not that much. Yeah, I kind of got distracted at some times of not reading, but I am happy with what I'm reading so far. I love his bond with his wolf. I think it's amazing. It's been talked about in the Fool's Assassin, yeah. It's been talked about, so I knew it was something that was going to happen, and I'm happy that I got to that point, and I'm very eager to see where it's going to go and where it's going to lead. And I love the wolf's character so much. Yeah, it makes me laugh and it's cute, and like the bonding times are really really cute. And I know that Fist is very lonely with everything that he's going through, and like he has so many enemies, he cannot trust anyone, and that can be very very lonely for some people. And I feel like that's how he feels, especially that he's only like 15 or 16 years old. So 15. So yeah, I think it's an amazing thing that he got to find this wolf and bond with it. I think it's really really great. And I've got a feeling that we're gonna have like situations where one is gonna save the other's life multiple times. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun relationship, and his relationship with Molly as well. I like that they were honest with each other, and they got to tell their own feelings, and they said it with words, and I was happy with that. But it's gonna be way more complicated than just like talking about how you feel about the other person because of his enemies, obviously. And I like that it's not going to be only about miscommunication because that's dealt with, and now we're moving on into other things, and there's other obstacles in this relationship, and that I'm happy with because I do not like miscommunication trope that much. So happy with that, and I feel like I am enjoying Lady Patience character more and more. I wish that Fitz could confide in Burrick more, like about his assassin stuff. I think he would be a little bit more understanding, but I get that he cannot tell him those things. And there's so many things that are going on at the same time. First of all, the Forged ones, it's weird what's going on, and I'm trying to figure out like why is this happening? What is going on? What's the big picture around here? Because that's how it worked in the first book, and I'm guessing that we haven't seen half of it. It's only the tip of the iceberg. so far, and there's so many things we don't understand, like why are they doing this? What's the point? What is their objective? Like, whew, I don't know, and I can't seem to see the big picture. Like, I don't understand it. So yeah, that we're coming closer to Buckkeep, and then Regal, I could do without him. Ketra can take care of herself, but she's frightening other people. Like, some are very happy to see her because they see a leader in her, and I love that for Prince Verity. I really, really love that, and for like the kingdom and everything. And she's not just gonna be like this lady that does embroidery work and gardening and that's it. Like, she will be able to lead for sure, and that's amazing, and it's really motivating for people there. I feel like it might not be great with the king, but since he's sick, I don't know, someone is probably poisoning him is my guess, because you're never safe, especially not with people like Regal. And yeah, I don't know. It's also dangerous for the queen in waiting, because some people will fear her, and that can be dangerous for her life. So it's not an easy situation. Like, how do you deal with that? And how do you protect yourself while trying to lead and trying to be this figure? There's gonna be some very interesting things to come for sure, but I'm happy with like how it's developing. I think Ketchikan will be a key person to this whole war, and I feel like Verity does not deserve her, because yeah, first of all, he was not interested in marrying at all, so like that shows. She feels restless, and he feels he doesn't have time for her, and she's not worthy of his time because of the war. And I feel like he doesn't see his priorities straight, because he's so much into like the skilling and taking care of the ships and all of that stuff, and he doesn't see the big picture. And I'm guessing that Ketchikan is going to be the master behind Prince Verity. That's my prediction, but I hope he will step up as a husband, but we shall see. So yeah, I'm glad with the progress I made with that book. Other than that, I am today not gonna be reading much, because yesterday we went to the store. With my online store, there's a thing called a contest wave, which I've already talked about on my channel, but it's a group of crafters and small businesses that like make and create here in Quebec, and they do this like 4 contest waves. So there's 4 waves of contest where everyone has the same theme for the contest, and we all have something that we are giving away, and people can just like go and easily find every small business that is participating in the contest wave, and discover some many more products that are made here locally and all that great stuff. And it's really amazing, and I've been participating in the last couple of waves, and I'm still participating all year long this year for 2024, and I love doing that. And there's a lot of new things that are coming up. So it was, up until now, it was only on Facebook, and now you can do it as well on Instagram. So if you do see that, unfortunately it's only open to Quebec residents, so I'm sorry, but yeah, I need to get that ready, and I didn't have anything that fit, any fabric that fit the theme. So yesterday we went out and we went to the fabric store, and we picked 2 fabrics that fit the prompt. The first one I bought because I was scared I wasn't going to find anything else from what I've seen on the websites, and my husband was with me, and he's the one who found the 2 fabrics, and I was really happy because it was a fun moment to spend with my husband. But yeah, and then when I got to the other store, we found another one that was not necessarily better, but I think fit a bit more the color theme. But they both do, but I think I like the second one better, so I bought both of them, and I'm gonna just have 2 new book sleeves, and that's it, and that's fine. So and today is the last day I have to send my visuals for the contest, so you're gonna see a bit of b-rolls of that in the next clip, because I need to go and sew and take photos as soon as it's done. So yeah. I'm a little bit late on everything, and then this evening I do have my full rehearsal at the concert, where we're doing the concert at this church nearby, and then tomorrow is the concert. And with the time I have left today, I'm gonna practice clarinet, obviously, and then I'm gonna have to do my bookkeeping and accounting stuff, because I need to send that to my mom so she can do my taxes. No, I don't do my own taxes, but yeah, I still need to do my bookkeeping for my business, and it's a lot of work left. And on Sunday I'm gonna start all over again and plan ahead and schedule and film and do all of my content I need to get done for the week, and see how that goes, because I'm starting school again on Monday. I'm excited, but I would have taken another week, I think, off to still get on top of things. But I mean, a week is better than nothing. And I do miss my students. That's not my point, but yeah. I still have a lot of things on my to-do list, and I think that's what's annoying me. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Also, can you see? I found my glasses. So for at least 1 or 2 weeks, I lost these glasses. I had my other pair, and they were annoying me so much, and I was looking for, these are my favorite ones, and I was looking for them all over the house for like 2 weeks, and I finally found them. I don't know how they got there, but I found them. So that's great news, and I'm really happy. So all right, on that note, I'm gonna go get to work, and I'll update you with some b-rolls of stuff that I'm doing, I guess, and I'll update you when I have some stuff to talk about, I guess. See ya.
kinda like that he's elaborate. Over the top, but it is clever and deliberate. Okay, it's so Shakespearean. All the way he rhymes with experience. Not gonna lie, I kinda like that he's elaborate. Over the top, but it is clever and deliberate. You're the air that I breathe, you're the sun on my cheek. How could I ever leave when you're my gravity? You're the meaning of life, you're the stars in the sky. My Polaris at night, get me home till you light. Who knew he had this ability? Knocks me off my feet when he talks to me in poetry. So sweet, blushing in my teeth. So sweet, talking in poetry. So sweet, knocks me off my feet. So sweet, talking in poetry.
Feel your heart from the hate of your mother's masquerade. Apprehend all her sins. From the start, you create problems you will never change. In the end, no one wins. Oh, and the anger inside amplifies in the dead of night. Do you scream and spit, curse the life you live? Oh, and the anger inside amplifies in the dead of night. Can you promise me that you'll never be like her? If you could just forgive her, she's a lady you love, but got an ocean full of secrets that she won't open up about. And it's painfully tough without a daughter on her side. Cause every time they come together with endeavors trying to sort out all the issues, man, it only rips a new wound from old scars. And I'll be better off far apart. Oh, and the anger inside amplifies in the dead of night. Do you scream and spit, curse the life you live? Oh, and the anger inside amplifies in the dead of night. Can you promise me that you'll never be like her?
I remember when my mother would kiss me goodnight and tuck me in, and we would pray together. I recall a day a stranger had told me to not let my smile fade when the world was prettier. Oh, my innocence is gone, and I feel the cold front on its way now. I remember when the devil on my shoulder told me there'd be a day where I might suffocate. Running fast, pressure's on, and I can barely breathe. I said goodbye to the days of playing hide and seek. Running fast, pressure's on, I need some air to breathe. Can't go back to the days of playing hide and seek. Yeah. I don't know when an enemy came by and planted an Oh, if only I could find a way to rid the fear that's grown inside of me and taking over me. Oh, oh, my innocence is gone and my flame is going strong. Won't let it suffocate. Running fast, pressure's on, and I can barely breathe. You said goodbye to the days of playing hide and seek. Running fast, pressure's on, I need some air to breathe. Can't go back to the days of playing hide and seek. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey everyone, so it is now Sunday. I haven't been as productive as I wanted to. We just changed hours. We forwarded an hour. So yeah, 1 hour less for sleeping last night. Not great. I hate this time of year. But yeah, and we're going back to school tomorrow. I'm not ready. I have no idea what I'm doing with my students, but it is what it is, I guess. I will get to that tomorrow morning. I'm still doing some filming. As you can see here, my shelves are a mess. I took out everything so I could film a new video. I was looking for ideas for book talk, and I wanted to do like every book from a series that I haven't finished yet series of like short videos. And yeah, it's way more than I expected. And yeah, I have a lot. Those are only the physical books. I also have books on my e-reader, and as well as some books I haven't started the series yet, but I do have the books. So there's that. Anyways, yeah, and I decided that I wanted to do a full-on video on YouTube as well. So I was filming that. I still need to film the parts for the book talk, and then I'll be able to to put everything away and get some editing and some writing and scheduling my posts and stuff like that, because it's gonna be one big week. Anyways, reading wise, I haven't made much progress either. I haven't read since yesterday or since the last time I updated, I think. I'm going to close the vlog here so that I may get to work and not actually forget to close the vlog like I tend to do. Well, it's not that I forget, it's just that I end up not having any more time because I'm on the run and I have to hurry up. So yeah, I'll start a new vlog tomorrow and start fresh from there, and we'll see how this week goes. Other than that, I had a great time at my concert. It went very well, as best as I could have hoped for. It was fun. We didn't have any rehearsal today. Obviously, it's gonna start again next week. I'm excited to learn some new pieces. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see my students. So yeah, I'm kind of in a mix of being excited to get back to my students, excited to prepare, get ready for the end of the year. But at the same time, I'm dealing with a lot. I've been thinking about going back to school so I can teach in college. I'm not sure if I have the energy and the time to do that. I'm scared about that, but I'm also scared that if I don't do anything, it's gonna be a financial nightmare for us if like I don't get stuff running. I'm scared a bit for my business because it's not working like I wish it would. It's all of that stuff, as well as everything that we're dealing as a family with my husband. It's not easy. It is a big struggle for everyone, and I'm kind of all over the place because of that, but one day at a time, I guess. But like every day goes so fast. It's a little bit stressful because of that. But yeah, I'm trying to focus on the positive and what is coming up next that is positive, and trying to focus on that. It's not easy, and I feel like I only talk about like the great things here on video because I don't want to be a downer and just talk about the negative things and sides of everything, but yeah, it's behind this happy mask, there's a lot going on. You don't see it, but I do. Anyways, be kind to yourself. If you are struggling like me, please be kind to yourself. I hope this isn't going to be a huge mess to edit and to watch. I really appreciate everyone that follows me and still watches my video. Thank you so much for being here. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish. The notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you soon in the next one.